Hello everybody, welcome. I'm Umbras, and today we are back in Need for Speed High Stakes. I do hope you're doing well. We have a couple of special events to take out. One of those being the Porsche Pro Cup, which is that's a heavy entrance fee. Holy moly, 50 grand. Damn, alright. Umbras, welcome for Shelby GT. I hope you're well. We're gonna be doing a one-make Porsche race with all the fastest Porsches. This is gonna be real interesting. Let's see what we can do. Do I wish to pay the entrance fee? It's 50 grand down the drain if we don't win it. Let's do it. Let's hope we win it. All right, it's a four race tournament. We got Durham Road in England, Kindiak Park in Canada, Dolphin Cove in the United States, and then Snowy Ridge in the United States as well. I'll call me up before stream. Yeah, before all the chaos kicks off. It's the calm before the storm. The calm before the storm. Also, welcome Dylan, welcome Fireball Roberts. Let's do some racing. We have our beautiful Porsche 911 Turbo. I'm doing a little bit of reading up on the 993 generation. Fun fact. The 993 911 Turbo was the first 911 Turbo to be offered in four-wheel drive. So this may be a four-wheel drive Porsche, which may help us in the final race as we're going to be on a very tight and twisty, snowy mountain course. But we don't have to worry about that just yet. We're in the UK. Enjoying my time here in El Salvador. I know I saw the one picture of the of the chicken as well. That seems really cool. As well as some of the other pictures you've been taking. That seems really nice. I'm hoping you enjoy your time.
One, go.
There we go. Gotta remember that the different look buttons are different here than in Gran Turismo 1. My muscle memory is still at Gran Turismo 1 with how much we played that last night. Not last night, 2 nights ago. Alright, we have a lot of ground to make up. Alright, up in the 5th. We need to go a little bit faster. We don't have a whole lot of time. Welcome, Drag Racing Gaming Crew. Hope everything is well with you. Right now, we're in a Porsche one-make race where everyone is in fully upgraded racing Porsches. And as you can see on the map, holy cow, first and second are they got a little bit of distance on us right now, but we are gaining first place also in the yellow and green racing Porsche, which I mean is a very based choice. Right now we are battling Frost, who's being a real pain in the ass. There we go, let's get by them. Bloodwolf, welcome. Everyone's coming in. Welcome everybody. Make yourselves comfortable because we are duking it out in all kinds of Porsches. I mean, basically just the 911 Turbo, but all kinds of different color combinations. If Frost could fuck off, I'd appreciate that. We are gaining. We are making some really good time on Nemesis and that yellow Porsche up there. They did have a very good color choice. Holy moly. I forgot, you gotta really manage the understeer and oversteer of the Porsche in the high speed turns. It does get a little bit difficult to drive. But oh my gosh, it's a beautiful car. You can tell as well, fun thing, you can tell that this is the mirrored version of the course. Because if you look at the back of the Porsche, the turbo badge is also mirrored. It's odd ruts. So it's funny that the badges get mirrored. Alright, a little bit of understeer there. I thought I could go a little bit faster through there. Alright, I need to at least finish second here. If I can finish second, that means I'll start the next race in second. and have a higher chance of being able to get right up there with... Whoa. Alright, hang on a second. My mic decided to be just a little bit weird. Also, welcome AG Radium. Hope you're well. And Sally. Oh my gosh, everyone's here. It's like Super Smash Bros. Everybody is here.
That's your best.
All right, third place. It's not great, but we can work with that. Oh, we have everyone's coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right now we're doing a Porsche 1 make race. I think the cameraman is looking for a drag race. Oh, nice. That's where it's great as well. It allows you to get a lot of experience in the production side of things. Holy cow. Okay. We need to go a little bit faster. Yeah, we lost. Oh gosh, we're 4 points. We're 4 points down on Nemesis. Yeah, the last air-cooled. And the first Porsche 911 Turbo to come with the option of full-wheel drive as well. So it is a last and a first. 121 isn't bad. Last week, yeah, I finished 121. Yeah, it's just they are very quick. Just running the GoPros to make fun of you. Still, that's a decent start. You kind of get collect the different footage, different angles, and everything. Edit it a little bit, splice some things together, and you can put that on YouTube. Porsche the V8 swap. Nah, I think this still has the Boxer 6. It does have a lot of power upgrades, but it sounds like the Boxer. First. Oh, nice! You had the first game you played yesterday. Sweet. Hopefully everything went well. All that practice went good for you. You're able to really, put on a good show for people. That's nice. It's been a while since I've been in school. I've been out of school for about half a decade now. Pretty close to that. It'll be really? Really? Alright, we're getting Burnout 3 takedowns. That's annoying, but we have to really gain some time now. Thankfully, there is a bit of rubber banding in this game, so I can maybe gain some time. Oh my gosh. The annoying thing is these races, these tournaments are a lot harder than the special events are a lot harder than the regular tournaments. And they have a huge entry fee, so if you don't win them like your first try, you get a massive... Like, you have to pay, you lose money more than you gain. Bugger off, Bullet. Just playing music, I'm gonna be just... Still, I mean, the music itself is, difficult to play. Okay. Wow. Alright, we're at a little bit of a deficit right now. We gotta gain a lot of time. 10 seconds down, 1 lap in. If we had 3 laps, we might be able to do this.
Fourth place. It's the final lap.
If we can get up to the third, if we can finish third in this tournament, we can at least make some of our money back. And we can try again now that we know kind of what to expect. Although this asshole in the green Porsche is just a little bit. Bugger off. There we go. Get him out of our hair. Alright, let's see if we can't catch up to the leaders. We're only 4 seconds down now. I was saying. And you really can't do anything to the AI. They're just on rails. Alright, let's see if we can't finish second. I see second place right up ahead. Honestly, if green could stay away from us, that'd be great. Because we can finish third in this tournament, we can at least, you know, get some money, recoup our losses, and then we can potentially, you know, come back knowing a little bit more in the next race.
That's your best lap.
Holy
You
cow.
placed third.
Yeah, I think this is still the Boxer 6, the turbocharged Boxer 6. So, yeah, Pain Pecco.
Congratulations. You've got a top time for this track.
we could have finished a little bit faster. Bullet was being just a little bit annoying. Alright. We are making some money though, so hopefully we can if we can win the next two, we may be able to at least finish second in the tournament, and that'll give us some decent amount of money to try again without having to recoup our losses. Dolphin Cove is a pretty easy course. It's a course I quite like. A lot of high speed corners that we can usually do quite well in. So we may have a chance to maybe get some grounds on the people in front of us. And then we have a 4-point deficit to second place. So if we finish first and they finish...
3, 2, 1, go!
So VTuber, oh cool. Yeah, I mean people put LSs in everything, so it wouldn't surprise me if someone has put an LS engine in a Porsche, especially one of the front engine Porsches. But yeah, it is. Welcome, Crazy Creighton. The name seems familiar, but I'm not too. If I do remember, it's been a long while, so I don't remember too much. But anyway, welcome back. Either way, though, right now we're doing Porsche One Make Racing, and wow, the top two are very quick. Absolutely tearing through the U.S. countryside. We gotta really fight to keep up with them. And maybe get some extra points in this tournament so we can maybe you know get second place instead of third. A little bit more money. This has been one of the hardest races I've done so far. It makes me kind of scared to see what the McLaren and the Mercedes COK GTR race is going to be like with those vehicles in there. Holy cow! At those speeds, it's gonna be a little bit scary. Whoa! Watch it jump. All right, so the Porsche does catch air on the downhill.
You're in second place. It's the final lap.
Okay. We're within striking distance of first place. If we can get ahead of them, we may be able to salvage a second place in the tournament. Oh, easy, coming up on the hairpin. There we go, nice and easy around the corner. First place just up ahead. There you go, bye-bye. Go figure, we can wreck first place, who hasn't done anything to us. But bullet behind. we were battling with them all throughout the Canadian track, and they just didn't budge. Also, Nemesis is probably a little bit angry at us now, but they can stay mad. Big sad. Wow. Alright, now the downhill section, we gotta watch ourselves here. We will catch air on the left-hand turn. Yeah, this is going all according to Kokaitsu or whatever.
You beat the lap record. You won the race.
Any opinion on the city against United? I'll be honest, I have no I have very little knowledge on ball sports. It's just not quite my thing. I like a lot of motorsports though. You know, motorcycle racing, sports car racing, touring cars, all of that stuff. Mr. Hugs, we've beaten Mr. Hugs. Let's go. Alright, we're ahead of Frost. Nemesis is 8 points. No, 6 points ahead. So unless Nemesis finishes like a couple of places down, well, the best we can do is second here. But hey, there's a chance. It is a very tricky course, so there may be a chance that we can win on Snowy Ridge. Maybe. Although it is a tough course for me as well. That ice, as soon as you touch it, your car is going. It's the Hugs mod. Can I be so calm? I've been through a lot of my life, so it's one of those things where it's like, with this, it doesn't matter near. I mean, it still matters. You know, I want to make sure I put on a good showing, but like, it doesn't quite matter nearly as much. Ow. Nemesis, can you bugger off? Not Nemesis, Bullet. Or whatever, Frost. Whatever the red one is, you're Bullet. Okay. Snow just does not let you turn. So yeah, right, I gotta remember, this one is like a tightrope. You literally gotta stay out of even like the light snow areas, because if you try to cut them, your car just understeers. Yep, holy cow. Your car literally just does not want to turn. Okay. We're staying right on the yellow line then. Because this course is so tough. This is a very tough course. You cannot afford any mistakes. All right. I see third up ahead.
You're in fourth place. It's the final lap.
Just gotta make sure we catch up as much as we can and maybe get up into a podium position. Alright, Bullet. The green Porsche that's caused so much trouble for us. Okay, come on, give me some grip. Please, and thank you. Oh my gosh, snow courses. Snow courses are the worst in racing games. I gotta be nice and careful. This is an area with some really, really low grip. Come on. Give me a little bit of rotation, please, car. There we go. Okay. We're through the worst part of it. The road will widen up now. I might be able to squeeze in a second place. But man, Nemesis. Okay. Alright. Like not being able to turn. Not gonna race in the Canadian mountains. Fun fact, one of the courses is in Canada. But it's not in winter time. So it's a little bit less frustrating than here. Alright, looks like 4th place it is. Hopefully that's still enough to progress. Hopefully. That should be enough for at least a 2nd place in the tournament, so we at least can make up some money.
You set new course and lap records.
Jeez. Yeah, that one was a little bit tough. Red car got 10 minutes in the tunnel. Thank goodness.
Congratulations.
Thank goodness. They kind of deserved it after being annoying for most of the race. Green car deserves a little bit of annoyance as well. Would like to save the game? No. I want to try that again. I want to try that again because one, I don't think we quite have enough for... Oh my gosh, we have another Snowy Ridge one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Another race at Snowy Ridge. We just gotta make sure we win all the other 3. That way we can get a good starting position for Snowy Ridge, and 2, so that way we have enough points lead. If we can win the first race, then that'll put us in a good starting position for the 2nd race, so we don't have the green car behind us.
1, go.
And then that will allow us to get up into the lead in the points as well. And that'll allow us to hold the lead from at the Canadian track. So let's go. Right from the start, just absolutely pushing. Trying to cut as many corners as possible. Trying to carry as much momentum as possible as well through all the turns. I got Frost up ahead, then Bullet, then Nemesis. Bullet and Nemesis are a little bit farther ahead. But that's alright, we're in the highway section right now. Got a lot of speed. Frost, bugger off. Nobody likes you. Your Porsche is horrible. My Porsche's better. Alright, nice and easy. Road's gonna narrow under the bridge. Gonna slow down a little bit. Now into the suburban section. You know, it's cool, in the Australian version of this game, instead of being in the UK, this is actually an Australian track. Which is kind of funny. Alright, I see first.
It's the final lap.
Coming into the final lap. Can you not, Bullet? Bugger off. Go crash your car. Okay. Nemesis just up ahead. We may actually be able to do this, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Down a gear. Get that a little bit of extra rotation. Keep your RPMs high. You want to keep your RPMs super high in the Porsche. Doesn't really have a whole lot of that low end torque. Alright, nice and smooth into the suburbs. Alright, we're doing well, we're doing well. First place, less than a second behind. I'm not even gonna look behind. Okay.
You won the race.
Oh, alright. First race won. That's good. Dang, that best lap though from Nemesis. Before this stream, I didn't think this week had any fun.
Congratulations.
Hey, that's some alright moments.
Records.
The humble move. I'm not sure if that was humble. It was, oh my gosh. We went for a little bit of a dive there down the inside of them. But that's good. This is gonna allow us to start. It's gonna allow us to start in first place in Canada. Which means we don't have the over-aggressive bullet behind us. Or at least not immediately behind us. So hopefully that'll allow us a good start here. Kindiak Park is a track I know a decent amount of. So we should be able to be alright here. If we can win this, we'll start again in the lead, going into Dolphin Cove. Dolphin Cove is one of my better tracks. Not even 30 minutes in this stream. Yeah. But I want to make sure we get a lot done.
3, 2, 1, go!
So I want to make sure we get to like the high-end like super cars, like the McLaren F1, the CLK GTO and all that stuff, because that's the final tier of racing. And then I want to try to get all the other cars in the game as well, and then begin fully upgrading them. And you know, getting to race them, just to kind of cap things off, because right now we're getting close to getting all the mainline trophies for the special events, as well as the regular tournaments. Oh boy. Hi, I see you. I see you. I hear you as well. You're just in my left ear. Now you're just in my right ear. Now you're just right behind me. We're just gonna be extra defensive going through here. No mistakes, no mistakes, no understeering. We get plenty of grip. The track itself is also very beautiful, nice and honest. Plenty of elevation change. Too much elevation change. Alright, we need to build, we need to get back, we need to get back first. I swear, Frost.
You're in third place. It's the final lap.
Alright. Come on, I need to get back up there with Nemesis. Frost is right on my tail as well, so I gotta really make sure I push hard, but I don't make any mistakes. Come on. Okay, there we go. There we go, we didn't run wide there. Oh, he did though. Nemesis did. Nemesis ran wide. This is good, this is good. This is exactly what we need. Alright, through the hairpins. Oh, come on!
That's your best lap. You won the race.
Holy cow. I hope that didn't count for the damage repairs we need to do. I hope that didn't count for the damage repairs we need to do. Holy moly.
Congratulations. You beat the best time for this track.
Oh man, we were absolutely pushing. Yes, thank you for the cheers and everything. Alright, we have a 4-point lead now over Nemesis. If we can win again at Dolphin Cove, that means we can finish in 3rd at the snow course, and we'd still win. So that's good. And Dolphin Cove is one of my better tracks. We were able to win here from 3rd place without too much issues. So, you know, we're doing alright. We're hanging in there. We got this. We got this, I think. Oh, Dolphin Cove is absolutely beautiful as well.
One, go.
Alright, it's the reverse version of the track. I don't think I've done the reverse version before. But thankfully it's not mirrored. It's just reverse. So we just gotta really be on our toes here. Honestly, if you kind of look at the Dolphin Cove course on the map, you wanna know what it kind of reminds me of a little bit. And those of you that are more into like the circuit racing and the track racing and everything may agree with me. If you look at Dolphin Cove, the shape of the map looks kind of like Imola a little bit. Like right now we're kind of going through Agua Minerale. The Agua Minerale and the chicanes. Heading down into the hairpin at the end of the track as well. Or the double 90-degree left-hander. They basically treat as a hairpin. Alright, easy, easy, easy. There we go. Alright, we have plenty of a gap. Whoa! Alright, right there we gotta watch out. Because it throws our car into a little bit of a slide, that jump.
You're in 2nd place. It's the
We gotta
final
stay to the left through there. Thankfully though, I'm usually fast enough to catch up to the rest of the opponents. Alright. Back up there with 1st. Cool. I don't need this. I don't want this. Frost, bugger off. Frost, can you not? Alright, we are rapidly catching up in the first, though. Got a little bit of bump draft from Frost. Frost, can you please not? Alright. We gotta catch up 2 seconds of time. 2 seconds of deficit in essentially a straightaway. I can try, but it might not happen.
That's your best lap. You won the race.
Oh! How close was that?
3, 2, 1, go.
Holy cow! That was a dead heat! Holy moly!
Congratulations. You've got a top time for this track.
I built a monster. Alright, what did you end up building? Same time same time exactly. 358.46. We just barely won that. Oh my word. Alright. That's good. We got plenty of points lead going into the final race. We can finish third here and be fine. And we managed to finish fourth here last time without much issues. So we should be able to finish third here starting a bit further up. We kind of know roughly what to expect from this course. 1100 horsepower supercharged drift car. Ah, nice. Gotta get on 2 wheels for those extra style points as well. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. Diggy donuts.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, this is not the mirrored version. So I gotta watch out for that. Everything is more rights than lefts. Yeah, even the AI has issues on the snow sometimes. This is one of those tracks you almost have to treat like a rally stage, drive it closer to like 90%. Because any mistakes is just so costly. So you gotta really be gentle with the car. Because otherwise it will just slide out from under you. And then you end up pretty heavily in the wall. Nope, okay, don't want to cut too close into the corner there. That is still very, very wet. Could I also do some practice for the TGT? Is the server up for that? Is there a chat in the server for that yet? I haven't seen much information for that. But I'm fairly familiar with Zolder in a GT4, so I'm not too worried. I just need to kind of adjust the setup. Okay, I might want to message Julian about that a bit later today then. Ask him if he can set that up. Is there a chat for the Slowpokes race, the M2 and GT4 race? Oh my word. All right, little bit
You're
dicey.
in first place. It's the final lap.
Little bit spicy coming through here. Wait, there is a chat? I can't see the chat. I can't, hang on a sec. I wanna make sure Oh, okay, no, I do see the chat. Got it. I got it. I see the chat. I just, no one's posted there in a while, so I completely just dripped out. Sweet. I'll maybe after the stream, I'll ping Julian asking for a practice server here. Oh my word. Alright, gotta be nice and gentle with this thing. Don't want to have any more collisions with the wall. Alright, lost a little bit of time in the hairpin. There's a lot of snow and ice on the inside there, so you gotta run it wide. And then you don't want to run it wide here because you just struggle. There's just no grip as soon as you even like get close to the snow. So you gotta drive at like 80 to 90% of your actual theoretical max speed, so you just don't set a tire into the slippery stuff. Cause like that was, you know, 40 miles an hour, full steering, and the car just plows forward. Alright, we may actually be able to win this. We may actually be able to win this. Because it seems like Frost and Nemesis are duking it out with each other as well.
You beat the lap.
Oh my word. There we go.
You won the race.
You know what's funny as well is Diggy Donuts makes a reappearance in Need for Speed Most Wanted and Need for Speed Carbon as well. So they brought back the franchise from high stakes. We have Diggy. This is where Diggy Donuts got their start. It's a shared universe.
Congratulations.
Nice.
You have won the gold trophy.
Nice. We got a lot of money as well. That's good. We get a custom Porsche 911. Alright, now... Perfect. Yeah, they had a lot. A lot of success in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, the Stratos, the 037, and the Delta. They were very, very, very good in rally. And hey, with them making a Rally 2 car, they may, you know, they may be able to add to some of those titles as well. Hopefully, that'd be kind of cool. Even if it's not like the top level WRSC, it'd still be nice. Alright, tournament. The GT Racing Championship. Competition of the highest level featuring hand-built GT class race cars on closed circuit racetracks. Ooh, closed circuit tracks. Oh, look at the bonuses as well. Max might have used Mediterranean means. Okay, most of them. Yeah, I mean, they did. I mean, most tracks were kind of, you know, most companies doing like that era were kind of, you know, a little bit of trying to find ways to bend the rules and everything. Alright, let's see what we got. Vehicle cost 500,000. 500. We don't even have enough money for this. Wow. Okay, we need a lot more money. That is interesting. We need a lot of money. Alright, so let's, yeah, you had the rear-wheel drive, the rear-wheel drive 037 that was absolutely shredding. Let's do the Grand Touring competition. That'll get us enough money for the McLaren. This racing in the AMG GT4. Same. Yeah, I'm going with one of the faster classes this time. That way I get a little bit of experience passing and working around the slower classes. I've done a lot of driving as like the slower class, working on, you know, kind of working with people to get the faster classes by without losing too much speed. Now I want to see what it's like on the other end of the spectrum, driving the GT4 around like the little M2s. It's gonna be exciting. I'm happy. I want to do it. I'm happy that they're kind of making a multi-class race for some of these slower cars. Alright, this is the mirrored version. Ignis Sports Minecraft. Ah, interesting. I don't know too much about the Ignis Sport. I have to do some research on that. Most of my like lunch knowledge and everything was a lot more of like their rear-wheel drive cars from the 70s, the 80s, and the four-wheel drive cars in the late 80s and 90s. Oh wait, this is the Ignis. That was the Suzuki, right? Yeah, that was in the Super 1600 class, I think. With a 1.6 liter little compact rally cars. Basically, what eventually became Rally 2. Right. I got first place just up ahead. Honestly, after the stress of the Porsche race, this is actually quite nice. This is very relaxing. Crazy we have to grind up to get enough money for the high-end cars. Those things are expensive. Those things are very expensive.
You're in second place.
So we gotta really work. We gotta really work to get that money. And if we're gonna be going after trying to get every vehicle in the game, we're gonna have a work cut out for us, I think. Because those cars are, some of the later cars are just a little bit pricey. Like, we can buy easily and fully upgrade without even denting our pocketbook. You know, the Mercedes SLK, or like, you know, the Pontiac Firebird. But holy cow, we try to upgrade and buy one of the later vehicles in the game, and the price just exponentially increases. Actually, it may have just been the bumper looking a little bit strange. Yeah, no, it's, so the car has a texture underneath that basically creates the shadow. But in order to get the shadow to go with the car, what they do is they basically make the shadow part of the car's model. And so, when you're in this kind of, when you're looking at it like from this point of view, it looks like the shadow is, you know, on the ground. But once you go into the air, you can kind of see the outside of the hitbox of the shadow. Especially if, you know, you go a little bit too high. And it makes it, that's where the the early games, they kind of break a little bit of the graphics. It's a little bit of that's really a graphical glitch, but basically you can kind of see behind the curtain, see how they manage to kind of do some of the special effects and everything, while minimizing the CPU usage and all that stuff. So, you know, I want to get the Maserati to work. But even the setup I made, I only did a 140 with race fuel. Yeah, the Maserati. It'd be cool if we did like a one-make race with the Maserati. It's like a one-make championship. Because the Maseratis are just off the pace, severely off the pace of the GT4s. Like, I can get most of the GT4s within a second of each other on a lap. But the Maserati, I am very slow with.
3, 2, 1, go!
Part of that's also the Maserati just does not have any ABS or traction control. So you can't really, you know, push as hard into the corner as you can with the other GT4s. But having like a one-make trophy cup with the Maserati for like one off season, I think that would be really, really fun. It'd be a great way to kind of, you know, develop as a driver and kind of, you know, use it almost as a way for like training. That's what I use a lot of the other like ACC off-season races for, is just kind of be like training just to, you know, stay sharp and everything. And also gives me an excuse to drive some of the other vehicles. Oh my gosh, okay, there we go. Little bit of understeer. Little bit of understeer. Let's make sure we minimize that. Yeah, in the wet, this track gets very, very slippery. But it is cool seeing like the different weather effects in the game. It's just really nice. Plus also the rain sounds are really relaxing. Whee! Alright, down the hill. Oh my gosh, we are miles away from Nemesis. Oh, the C5 Corvette's such a beautiful car as well. The low rumble of the V8, the beautiful pop-up headlights. Like, it is just, it's so nice. One day I test the best practice car. If it barely works, I mean, you need something that has, you know, some level of performance to really practice. Plus the Hyundai Altos isn't in like ACC. The slowest vehicle you have is the M2 Cup cars. But yeah, no, but it's still nice driving like the different vehicles and everything. It's good practice, kind of driving a decent variety of vehicles. Once you kind of get to a point of like a level of competence with like your mainline vehicle, to try out something else, because one thing that those vehicles may show you that you might be missing, that the other vehicle may be hiding, especially if it's like entirely different classes of car. Like the game didn't quite begin clicking for me until I began doing the GT4 races. As the GT4s kind of began showing you, roughly where the limits of the mechanical grip are for the cars, as well as how to not be afraid to run close to other people, and how to kind of predict what other people are gonna do, because you can run right up on them because they have a lot less aero, so you get a lot less aero wash, so that you can run pretty much equal times to the people in front of you instead of through the S's, getting stuck in all that dirty air, which means you get less downforce, which means you you have to either work your tires more to stay with them, or you have to, you know, pick and choose, you know, where you're going to attack, where you're going to kind of back off a bit to help your tires cool down some and minimize tire wear. There we go.
That's your best lap. You won the race.
Alright, there's another one down. Get it a little bit closer to that 500,000. 500 cigarettes. No. No.
Congratulations. You've got a top time for this track.
A nice new top time. Don't mind if I do. Alright, what's the next place we're gonna be racing at? To get a few more dollars to put in our bank account. Just a couple grand. Alright, now we're in Scotland forever! Scotlandia. It's just kind of an egg-shaped 500k pug. Hopefully soon. We're getting close. The 500k's that we need to, but it's crazy how cheaper it is compared to like real life. But we need 500k to buy either the CLK GTR or the McLaren F1 Longtail. Yeah, now the Altos. To be fair, I don't think we have the Altos in the States. Or if we did, it never sold that well. And so it's one of those, you know, probably one of those little kind of box cars designed to be, you know, really cheap, basically like a beginner's car that just gets you from point A to point B. Which honestly, those cars do have a place in the world as well. You know, especially for people that either don't like driving or people that, you know, are really on a budget. And sometimes that can make for great racing as well, driving like the little shit boxes. Alright. Honestly, these tracks are absolutely beautiful though. Seeing the little rural towns and everything. All the greenery, all the different, you know, kind of open road sections. As much as I love the tuner era and more urban eras of the Need for Speed games, you know, the black box era and everything, I can see why people love the classic era of Need for Speed. Because these tracks and, you know, the cars and everything, like, it is genuinely nice. But I still kind of prefer, you know, the bright neon lights, you know, all the twisty urban streets and everything that the black box era games have. But this is quite nice as well. You get to kind of see, you know, you kind of have a globe spanning tournament with all, or at the very least, you know, Europe, North America, getting to see all the beautiful sights. All these little back roads and everything. And it's nice, you know, like kind of feels like you're on a road trip with these, you know, beautiful high-end supercars and sports cars. And it does feel nice. Like that's kind of why I really like the black box Hot Pursuit 2 for the PS2, because it kind of has a little bit of the best of both worlds. Like, yeah, you get the better handling model of like the black box era and everything. The cars handle quite nice in that. But you still get the beautiful supercars. You get the, you know, the beautiful scenery and everything. Honestly, if they remake that, I'd love to see that remade, but with like a photo mode as well. That'd be so nice, because there's a lot of really great shots you can do with the cars and scenery there. That's one thing I do like about the newer Need for Speed games, is they do have that photo mode. So you get to really, you know, take a picture of the beautiful cars and the beautiful areas and everything. to really showcase your creativity. More games need to have photo modes. It's just, one, you basically create free, you create free publicity for your game as people go, get to showcase the creativity. They tag, either your game studios, showcase, what you can do in the game. Everyone's either like, oh, wow, what game is that? Or, you get to post the game and everything. You basically allow your social media to, your company's social media to kind of repost that to get content as well there. It's nice. New question, what cars do you American see grant? Depends on when you grew up. I grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s. So we got a lot of like your third and fourth generation Camaros and Firebirds, your Chevy Cavaliers, your Toyota Corollas. Wow, we tied with the DB7. That's honestly kind of impressive. You'd see a lot of trucks and like SUVs as well. Especially nowadays, you have a lot of like the CUVs, the compact utility vehicles. But prior to that, you get some of the large SUVs like your Ford Explorers, your Hummer H2s, your Chevy Trailblazers, and your Jeep Cherokees, the box Jeep Cherokees. Those things were like everywhere when I was a kid. Holy cow. Nowadays, you still see them somewhat frequently. But the more so, they've kind of appreciated a little bit in value. And now some more so used like as like kind of like your tuner, like, your lifted truck type of vehicle. You see a lot of like, your diesel trucks and everything.
3, 2, 1, go!
In terms of like the high-end cars, most of the time it's something like, you like your Corvettes. It's usually something like the Corvette or like your Porsche Cayman. Or when I was younger, it was like the Porsche Boxer was kind of like, your like kind of, wealthy but like not like super rich car that you'd see frequently. I saw a lot of boxers when I was a kid. Those things were really nice as well. Beautiful cute little sporty cars. Wow. All right, well that would have totaled our vet. All right, time to make up some ground. We lost a rear spoiler as well. Gosh, putting that jump right before that left-hand turn. You gotta watch yourself there, because if you don't go over it just right, you just immediately in the wall, and then the wall flips you. But you can't really slow down for that, otherwise you get like plowed into. Hi, Frost. Bugger off, Frost. But yeah, like in terms of like when I was growing up, a lot of this like C5 and C4 Corvettes were like the sportier cars you see. Occasionally you'd see some like Japanese sports cars like your Z32 or Z33 Nissan Zs. What's some other sporty cars I see that growing up? Oh yeah, your BMW Z3, Z4. Occasionally you'd see an M3 every once in a while. I'll see neighbors. Your neighbors have a Hummer H2. Oh gosh, rip their gas bill. Those things like chew through gas. Holy cow. They only have a V6 as well, the Hummer H. What's the H2 that has a V6? Evan's pointy, yes. Well, it's yes. It means it'll be 61 miles. It'll be 61 miles instead. Now, usually cars are at least somewhat reliable nowadays. It's just one of those things where if something does break, it's super expensive to repair. But usually things last an okay amount of time. Yeah, of course you gotta stay away from some lemons, like some of depending on the model. If it came with the Hyundai Theta engine, you gotta stay away from those because those were not that great. But some vehicles are still pretty reliable. Oh god, this thing. I don't think we're gonna be making much money in this race. We have quite literally rolled our vet. I get the feeling we're gonna be spending more than we get here.
That's your best lap.
Oh gosh, the entire roof is just crumpled in a little bit. Oh, that's gonna be pricey. That's gonna be very pricey.
Congratulations. You've got a
Right, it was the H3 that was the V6, which still used so much gas. Holy cow. Yeah, the H2, it was even worse on fuel. It was bad. It was bad. That is soft. Yeah, Panda with the hazard lights on. It may have just been wired wrong. Sometimes you replace the lights or whatever, you get a little bit sometimes you cross the wires and everything, so it makes sense. It's like, because especially if it's an auto vehicle, someone's probably done some maintenance on it and completely wired it up wrong as well.
3, 2, 1, go.
Although still that must have been a funny sight. Oh, it was one of the newer ones? Ah. Oh, someone was little bit on the bottom on the job when wiring that up. That's great. Thankfully, that should be a fairly easy fix if you can get underneath some of the interior trim. You could pretty easily rewire that. Or if both lights are the same size, you could probably just swap out the location of both of them and it'd be okay. We don't have the Fiat Panda here in the States. We only have the Fiat 500 and the 500L. Not too many Fiats, at least modern Fiats in the States. I think we still have the 124, as well as the Abarth 124. I think. I don't know. We don't. Usually the sold kind of at like your Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep dealers, but they take up such a small amount of the lot that you don't always see them. I know the 500L is moderately popular though, because it's built on a lot of the same running gear as the Jeep Renegade. So those aren't too expensive to like maintain in comparison to like other, you know, Fiats and everything.
It's the final lap.
They're usually. That's not some great crescent states. Yeah, but we get some decent vehicles as well. Plus, also the U.S. laws are lax enough that we can kind of do a lot of like vehicle modifications and stuff, especially on some of the older cars. So the tuning scene is really nice here, as well as the hot rod scene. Yeah, it's got the 6. Yeah, the H2's got the big high displacement V8. It's the H2 that has the V6. Either way, though, both of them are like horrific fuel mileage, and they're not even that great off road either. They're basically just like static. They're just rolling status symbols. That's why during during the early 2000s, the reason they became so popular is that business owners got a special deal on the payment option. They got a special deal from the dealership as a payment option to kind of showcase like a level of American success. So they get like, you know, very, very low percentage interest rates. So that's why you saw so many of them. And then when the 08 financial crisis hit, as well as the gas crisis, the Hummer H2s absolutely plummeted in value. And now they're kind of coming back up in value for like the nostalgia collector's appeal.
That's your best lap. You won.
But they were fairly frequent when I was a kid. They were fairly common. Unfortunately, I'm not as big a fan of Hummers. They're just
Congratulations.
a little bit.
Time for this drive.
They don't really have much of a purpose. Like they're too expensive to do a lot of like off-roading in, and like they're just huge. They're just big cars for the sake of being big cars. And they're boxy. Which I'm not as big fan of like the full on like box look. Like boxy-ish cars, like but more like car cars. Yeah, okay, that can be kind of a nice kind of like a retro styling and everything. You know, like your Chrysler 300C. Holy cow, like the Hummers take it a lot too far. Alright, Dolphin Cove.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, a little bit slow off the line. But we're in Dolphin Cove. Absolutely beautiful track. This is probably one of my favorite tracks in the game. It just looks really nice. Looks like a dog with a blanket covering it. A little bit, you can kind of see that. For me, it looks very much like the Imola track map. Like right now, we're kind of going on a backwards version of Imola. But that's kind of what it reminds me of a little bit, just the shape, and then maybe where they kind of got the inspiration from. Cause it just seems like that. But either way, it is a beautiful track, lots of elevation, but it's like smooth. It doesn't really like completely mess up your vehicle like some of the other tracks with like the crazy jumps. You get lots of like flowing corners into one another. You get some high-speed sections. You get the beautiful little coastal town. You get the waterfall here. Like it is a really nice looking track. Like of the old school Need for Speed tracks, this and Aquatica. Is it Aquatica or is it Atlantica? The smaller one. I think it's Atlantica. Are both favorites of mine. But I just have a soft spot for the coast. Like one of the places I interviewed with, it's an engineering firm that's right in the Baltimore Harbor, literally right across from where Fort McHenry is, and it's great. You get to see the
place. It's the final lap.
If the bridge wasn't out, you get to see the boats coming in and out of the harbor, going to the port and everything, which is super cool. So I'm really hoping I get the job there because I don't know. I have a soft spot. I have a soft spot for like harbors and like coastal areas and everything. They're just so pretty. You know, you get your lighthouses, you get your all that stuff. It's nice. It's really nice. Alright, nice and smooth through the twisties. Alright, less smooth. Less smooth through here. Come on, we gotta focus. Through the tunnel. And here comes the finish line. There we go. Yum.
That's your best lap. You won the race.
Nice. I love the Corvette as well. It looks honestly, it's one of the few that look really good when they got their they got their upgrades and everything. Some of the cars look a little jank, especially the Camaro, but the Corvette looks really nice. This should be enough to get us all the funds. We're already close to $500,000.
Congratulations.
So now we're at 600,000,
The gold trophy.
which is good. That'll give us enough money to get probably at least one upgrade for the McLaren F1. I think that's the car we're going to be getting, is the F1. Alright. Continue. It's only a three race tournament as well. Oh, the F1 GTR, the long tail. And then the CLK GTR. Alright, so they got the same performance. How many goals he has so far in high stakes? I think we have all but the final tournament and the final special event. We gotta be close. Alright, let's buy the F1 GTR. Alright, and we can't upgrade these. So we gotta... It's basically... Oh, nuts. It's basically a GT race. Now we got Raceway 2 here. Got a couple of lower speed corners, but it's mostly a lot of high speed, flowing corners, back and forth. It's gonna be interesting. Let's see how this goes. Agostini.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh my word. Oh, that's cool. The people cheer. Wow, okay, this thing is fast. Oh, it's a 4-lap race as well. Okay, so the races are longer. So you get more time to kind of make your way through the field. But you have less races to build up a points lead on. Yeah, the rev meter changes for all the cars as well. Which is nice. Ranger, if you can get out of my way. I need to get up with Bullet and Nemesis. We're gaining time on them. First lap down. It's a longer lap too.
You're in third place. Lap 2.
Lap 2, let's go. Alright, down into the 2-second range. Okay. Can you not, Nemesis? Can you not, Bullets? Whoever you are. Bugger off, Bullet. Bugger off, Bullets. Alright, come on. So I got a CLK just in front of us. GT1 car versus GT1 car. Hey, it's a twisty circuit. I'm doing the best I can. I'm within a second of the lead and I got 2 laps to pass them.
You're in second place, lap 3.
So we got a little bit of time. Let's not waste it though. So the AI is super cautious over the jump. That allows us to get some ground on them. Alright, we don't want the inside. You don't want to hit the inside curb. That causes the car to understeer massively. But we're putting on a good show for the audience, though. Yeah, we're putting on a real good show for the audience. Come on, out of the ground, out of the gravel. Yeah, I know we cut you off a little bit there. Don't you worry, I will do it again.
That's your best lap. You're in first place.
All right, 1 to go.
Final lap.
Big push now to the finish. They're within a second of us. We can gain a lot of time over here, over the jump. Keep the throttle pressed down. All right, that's gonna cause us to lose a little bit of time there. More than a little. All right, come on. A little bit of a slide. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Push, push, push. All the way. Down in the 4th of the double right-hander. Gosh, this thing sounds amazing. The absolutely screaming BMW V12. Oh, come on, push. That was rough. Oh gosh, that was too close. That was too close. All right. Let's go.
Congratulations. You beat the best time for this track.
Alright, Raceway 1. Alright, this one's in Italy. Got a lot of sharp turns here, some heavier braking zones. With a couple of longer speed sections. We're starting basically mid-corner. And we are going to be starting from the front. So let's see what we can do here. The track is nice and tight and twisty. We got basically a lap to learn it to hold off the rest of the field. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Got a German and a British GT racing cars on this Italian racetrack. Agostini.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, basically immediately heavy left-hander. Wow, alright. Yeah, this is a lot twistier. A lot twister than the previous race course. This is where we really test out a vehicle's mechanical and aerodynamic grip. See how well it can stick to the road. Alright. Come on, big push. Big push to the twisties. I love the sound of the people cheering as you're going by. That is so cool. That's a nice little additional, you know, thing. A little piece of detail, little attention to detail. Adding some of that diegetic sound. Ow. Alright, it is a full lap race. And holy cow, this is a tough track.
You're in second place, lap 2.
So I need to get up ahead of Nemesis again. Let's watch Nemesis see how they handle some of these corners. Not that well, it seems. They kind of push a little bit wide. Just gotta remember, slow in, fast out. Out in, out as well for the racing line. Try to really cut our corners as much as possible without touching, oh, the inner curb. Oh, and these cars are absolutely beautiful. I love the design of them, the look of them, the sound of them. The GT1 road-going cars are just super amazing. All right, come on. Got a high-speed bank turn here. All right, maybe not quite that high speed. Banking didn't quite help us as much as I wanted it to.
That's your best lap. You're in
Well, 5 minutes in the
second
stream, I was
place.
getting absolutely bodied. Absolutely bodied by a bunch of Porsches. Here, ironically, it seems more fair, despite the fact that we're driving a harder to drive cars and up against, you know, much faster opponents. Plus, also, it does take me a little bit to kind of get up to speed with the vehicle handling in a game, especially if it's a game that I haven't played in a little bit. It does take me a little bit of time to kind of get used to the, you know, vehicle handling and everything, and kind of regain my bearings. It's one of the downsides of playing multiple different games throughout a week is you're like, all right, by the time you get done one game, you've gotten used to, you know, you've finally gotten used to it and everything, and then you go to another game the next day and you're like, oh, this is entirely different. How do I game? Okay, we can cut the track a little bit there. Dang, how do they take that corner so fast? That's. I don't know how they managed to do that.
You beat the lap record. You're in second place.
All right, we gotta make sure we finish this lap in first place. We keep getting the lead, but we need to maintain the lead going through those final couple of corners. Those final couple of corners, the AI is just really fast, much faster than we can go through it. So we gotta find a way to kind of run a defensive line and hold them off. Come on. There we go. Through the inside. Let's run defensively now. Right, we can cut this section of the course. There we go, that's how we take this corner. Although they are right up on us. Well, they ran wide. Yes!
The lap record. You won the race.
Oh, that was close. That was so close. Holy moly. Alright, that's good. So now, even if we finish second this next race, we still win.
And lap record for this track.
We haven't been at risk of going any slower than second place. So that's good. Gosh, we were very poor though. Alright, Raceway 3 in Spain. In España. Alright, this one's a bit more stop and go. A lot of 90-degree corners. A lot of very short, quick corners as well. Not really too many long ones. You can kind of extend the multi-apex right-hander at the one end of the lap. I guess it'd be the left-hander, depending which way we're going. It'd be the left-hander. But it'd be kind of tough. Alright. So this is going to be interesting. It'd be interesting to see what this one's like. GT cars in Spain. Whoa, okay, that was strange.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, it is gonna be a right-hander. Alright, so far so good. Oh gosh. Got a tunnel section. A lot of air time. Track is much narrower than the previous two. We even got little chicanes here. Alright, Leonardi tires. Through under the tire bridge. Oh, this is so cool. Although the track is, it's weird. The track keeps, whoa. Okay. This is pretty cool, actually. This wouldn't fly in a real life racetrack though, but this is pretty cool. Imagine going to a racetrack and seeing multiple GT1 cars going airborne out of a tunnel. Holy moly. That is amazing. Alright, let's keep going. First lap down, past all the beautiful fall trees. We got the best fans, the greatest fans, cheering us on. Ah! Alright, through the the little tunnel. Little bit of air time. Alright, we got a sharp right-hander, then a chicane. Then another sharp right-hander. It's a fairly slow speed section. There we go. Nice and smooth. Absolutely loving these. Absolutely loving these fictional racetracks. Yeah, they're not realistic, but this is still really fun to drive on with the game's handling model. Alright, into the tunnel. Let's go on the right side this time. We were on the left side previously. Let's go to the right side now. Alright, left side seems to be the better option. Hey! Make sure you get your pictures. This is one of the few times you get to see a GT1 car in flight. Intentionally in flight as well. Holy moly. This thing is beautiful to drive. Alright, come on. Two to go.
That's your best lap. You're in first place. Lap 3.
Alright, lap 3. Let's push. Let's see what we can do here. Not good. I had a little bit of a spin. That's fine, we can make our way back up there and first just up ahead. We had plenty of time. We still have plenty of time. 2 laps to go. Went a little too deep on the corner there. Locked at the rears. And that got the car all bent out of shape. I'm gonna sit at 220 at Spa. Ah, yeah, Spa's a tricky one. Spa is one of the tougher circuits for me. I can do like mid 219s after like about a week of practice. But it is tough. It is so tough. Spa and Monza are like the 2 tracks that I just struggle on. I do better on the smaller, tighter technical tracks like Valencia and like Zolder or you know, Donington Park and all that stuff. 221, 021. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. Or Laguna Seca. Laguna Seca is actually one of my better tracks. I can usually do quite well there.
You're in first place.
It's the final lap. Yep. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've not done much of Nords. I need to do Nords. I need to learn Nords so that I can eventually do some races on it. Because I imagine that's going to get picked very frequently for races, for both the sprint and endurance races. But yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of the Nords to race on. I like the regular Nürburgring GP track. But the 24 hours into which life a track, not as much of a fan of that one. Alright, let's get some air time. Yes! Beautiful. Alright, nice and smooth. Let's make sure we don't have any more spinalas. No spinala. No mistakes. No retreat, no surrender, just push. Only push. 2 more corners to go. Here comes the final straight to the finish line.
That's your best lap. You won the race.
Yeah, I imagine like the slower cars are fun, but like the fast cars are just absolutely ridiculous. Like, no thank you. I'm good. I'm good.
Congratulations. You've got a top time for this track.
Nice. We got a nice time here. And we should get a lot of money from this tournament.
Congratulations. You have won the gold trophy.
250,000. So we're getting close to being able to buy the other. Ooh. You've won gold in all the tournaments and you've been awarded a bonus car. Oh, what is that? The tournaments are now open to all cars. Check car options to enable opponent upgrades. Ooh. Okay. Okay. That sounds fun. So we've gotten gold in all tournaments, so we probably still need to get gold in all the special events. But that I imagine shouldn't take long. And then I want to get and fully upgrade every car in the game. That's what I want to do. That is the end-to-end goal. Alright, let's see what special events we got. Upper Road Knockout Challenge, Endurance Racing Competition. A grueling international event in which stamina is as essential as racing skill. Whoa! Chat, should we do the endurance racing? We have time. We got plenty of time. And he's doing 20,000 Nords. No, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm willing to do other endurance races, but Nords, I think I'm gonna sit out quite a bit as well. Like I'm sitting out the V2.4 tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Oh gosh. All right, we got open road circuits and racetracks, including Snowy Ridge. This is gonna be tricky. All right, let's do the F1 GTR. It's the fastest car we got. It's just a Lambo, but oh yeah, nope. If I'm doing a Nords race, I'm doing it in like a TCR or like a GT4. No thank you for the other stuff. no thank you. All right, here we go.
2, 1, go!
Senator and endurance in the GT2. Honestly, that might be something fun to bring up to the track people. See if maybe one all-season event we can do like a either a 2 or 4 hour endurance race in just GT2 cars. Just to see what that's like. You can put it at a track like, you know, Paul Ricard or Monza or something like that that really showcases the car at its top speed as well, to get more people in on that. I think that'd be kind of fun. Alright, come on, I need to get up there with them. Yeah, if I do a GT2 endurance race, it'd probably be either the Mercedes, Maserati, or the KTM. Probably the KTM, honestly, because that one it seems to be the most stable and less absolutely terrible in its tires. It doesn't quite have the top speed as some of the other GT2s, but it's got that long-term stability, which would be nice. Alright, we're up into 4th. First lap done.
You beat the lap record. You're in 4th.
Alright, 3rd.
Lap 2.
Yeah, I don't like the Porsches or the Audis in the GT2 class. The 911 isn't too bad. It just feels like the rear wants to step out a lot. But my gosh, the other one, the 935 Homage. I'm not a fan of that one. Alright, come on. We need to get back up there with the field. First and second, just up ahead. Don't want to lose any ground to them. Thankfully, we do have a little bit of time. We do have a little bit of time to catch up. And I don't know if we keep making mistakes. The McLarens, the GT1 cars don't really do that well in on some of these open road tracks. Yeah, the Audi just doesn't feel good to drive at all. I'm not a big fan of it. The K, but like, I like 3 or 4 of the cars in the
You beat the lap record. You're
in the GT2 class.
3.
It's more so just like the 935 Homage and the Audi are the 2 big ones I'm not a fan of. Like even the 911 is like okay. Like I'd be alright driving that for like a sprint race. Come on. Gosh, it's the tight corners. The cars just can't handle it. And you lose so much time. Alright, come on. We just gotta push. Try to get as many points as we can, and really win the races on the racetracks. If we can win elsewhere, that'd be great too. But the big thing is we need to win on the racetracks. Although we do gain a lot of time. We do gain a lot of time on the higher speed sections. So if we have a course with more higher speed corners, it might be alright as well.
You beat the lap record.
Yeah, the AMG GT2 is fun, but for an endurance race, I'd imagine it tears through tires like crazy. Yeah, you gotta brake like a good 50 meters earlier than you would in a GT3. Maybe even earlier than that. It's, you know, you're running on closer to road car brakes, less aero drag as well, so you're going at a higher speed. So it makes sense that you'd wanna brake a lot earlier. You gotta completely readjust your braking points. But yeah, no, that'd be kind of fun. I might put that in like the suggestions maybe one all-season race. It's a GT2 endurance race, like a 2 or 4 hour. Ah. Oh gosh, is there a third behind as well? Damn it, chump. Alright, I need to really gain time now. Come on, push. Oh, I'm not sure I can make it. Damn it. Alright, first is just out of reach. Second it is. Dang. Okay. So that one was a little bit of a mulligan. Let's see.
Congratulations. You beat the best time and
Next one is going to be a racetrack. Hopefully we do well there. Alright, yeah, we are down a little bit on points. Raceway 2. Alright, that's one of the ones we were better at. A lot of high speed corners. And if we can maybe hold off Nemesis, maybe they might go down in the third. We might be able to pull a little bit of a gap on them. The biggest one I'm worried about right now is the snow course, because that's all like just tight tentacle corners. But if we can win this one, and then maybe win the next one, that'll give us a little bit of a points lead.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, big push. Let's make sure first place doesn't even get away. Let's stay right up on him. Or we can bounce off the first jump we see and end up 12 seconds down. Cool. Alright, recovery drive now. Oh, is it awesome? Thank you. Alright, we gotta get more. Gotta go a little bit faster through here. Thankfully, we're getting a lot of time on first. And it's also allowing Chump to catch up to first as well. So maybe if Chump and Nemesis can really, you know, duke it out, that might slow them both down and allow us to catch up. It's a very short laps here. There we go. Slowly gaining that time back.
Lap 2.
Yep, lap 2. Through the S's. Alright, no weird bounces, please. Thank you. There we go, that's better. Alright, Nemesis is making mistakes. He keeps jumping off those curbs. Come on, we gotta push. We gotta push. Yeah, because honestly, I think, especially once, like, you know, like, a set of course the Evo comes out, depending on how that goes, this would be fun to do some more, like, race events that we never done before in regular ACC. Just to kind of keep things, you know, a little bit fresh, a little bit spicy with the, you know, the older game and everything, depending on where that all is. Alright, come on, Nemesis.
Your best lap. You're in second place. Lap 3.
Shem, what you got, buddy? He's right behind me. We got Frost right behind us as well, I think. Yeah, Frost is closing in. Let's push. Gosh, I have the AI turned up to 11 here, though. The sheer speed. Holy. Welcome, Zulworks. Hope you're well. Right now, we're in an endurance championship with GT1 race cars on both racetracks and irregular or rural roads. And it is, holy cow, difficult. We could have picked a slower car, but we're like, you know what, let's do the GT1 cars. And yeah. Needless to say, I've made a little bit of a mistake, but we're owning that mistake. Got one more lap to go. 4 seconds ahead of the McLaren F1 behind us.
You beat the lap record.
And he's under threat from
Place.
Frost.
It's the final lap.
So if he makes some mistakes, that'll blow the points championship wide open. Right now, I finished second the previous race. He finished first. So if I finish first this race and he finishes second, it'll be tied for points going into the third round, where we will be back again on rural roads. Hopefully on a track that has less hairpins. The Landstrasse. It's gonna happen, I think it's gonna be a KTM fest. Yeah, because the KTM's better on fuel and isn't too bad on tires. But the KTM is also down on pace, so you never know. And I mean, let's be honest, Julian wouldn't be opposed to it being a KTM fest either. Though I'd probably either go Maserati or the Mercedes, depending on the track.
You won the race.
Holy moly. Nice. That was good. Oh, that was really good.
Congratulations. You beat the best time and lap record for this track.
Yeah, we beat the best. Oh my gosh. By a considerable margin, too. Holy cow. Alright, myself and Nemesis tied for first. Who's going to start in first for the next race? Oh gosh, it's Kindiak Park. Not a track you want to race GT1 cars on. It's backwards too, so we gotta watch those jumps. Yeah, it depends on the track. It's a more tighter technical track like Valencia or Misano. I'll probably do the Maserati. If it's a bit of a bumpier track, I might do the Mercedes. The Mercedes handles bumps a little bit better than the Maserati. But it all depends. Three, 2, 1.
Go.
Alright. We're starting off strong, a lot of high-speed corners to allow the downforce to really work. It's basically the last third of the track where you really gotta be careful, as the car just does not like the slow speed corners. Yeah, the AMG is really good on the jumps and the curbs and everything, but that's the same for all the Mercedes, because they're all the front engine, rear wheel drive a bit on the heavier side. Alright, little jump there. I gotta watch out for the big jump that's coming up. We wanna slow down quite a bit for it, I think. Yeah, because you can see the opponent, he just goes wide into the dirt. These cars are too fast for this track. Oh gosh. See? But it is so much fun. The sheer thrill and exhilaration of taking these things, these track bred monsters, and putting them on these little country roads with dirt and walls and jumps and everything all around. And you just gotta absolutely know the tracks and push as hard as you can. Holy moly. Nope. Running a defensive line. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. Holy cow, I think we got Chump on us as well. Chump's usually in last place, so the fact that they are doing this well is kind of surprising. Chump just taking everything. Oh gosh. Alright, we saved it. Not going into the dirt. The ACC is currently being beta tested. Oh, that'd be cool if they keep updating it. I'd love to see more tracks in the game. Especially if we get more like Southeast Asians. Southeast Asian or like Australian tracks. That would be really cool. Because right now we're kind of liking that at the department. We got a decent selection of American and European tracks. But it'd be cool if we got some Asian or Australian tracks. That'd be nice, especially like, you know, Phillip Island or like Sydney Motorsports Park or something like that. You know, some tracks with some decent corner variety. Not too difficult, but still, you know, nice additions, you know, providing a different challenge. Like Phillip Island, you know, racing again kind of a bit more like an older school motorcycle track, a lot more of the flowing corners. Trying to manage, you know, the aero wash of the cars in front of you. That'd be a tough one, especially because it's kind of narrow, but it's smooth. It's fairly smooth. Unlike some of the British circuits. But yeah, it'd be great if they continue to update ACC as well. I've grown to quite like it. And that's kind of become my mainline sim. Oh yeah, or like the Asian circuits, yeah, Fuji, Shanghai, Okayama, Sepang.
You're in first
yeah,
place
like all of
in
those
the
would be really
final
good.
lap.
Maybe I think. I think isn't Sugo on the calendar, Switzerland Sugo on the calendar for the Asian Intercontinental GT Championship or the Asian GT Championship? I thought so, but don't quote me on that. Sugo would be a cool one because Sugo very rarely shows up in a lot of racing sims. But it's a cool track. Heck, I wouldn't even mind some more American tracks as well. Get something like Sonoma or Barber Motorsports Park in there. Both of those would be really good ones. Or VIR. Holy cow, VIR would be tricky. Holy moly.
You won the race.
There we go.
Congratulations. You beat the best time and lap record for this.
Yeah, we're breaking all the records in the F1. By a considerable margin. Damn, alright. Yeah, they're gonna give us some more muns. Alright, Raceway 1 in Italy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, we're gonna be starting mid-corner as well. This one was a little bit tough for me. But now we kind of know some of the tricks for it. How to handle some of the tighter corners. Oh, we're going backwards too. Oh, this feels strange. Oh, I am not familiar with the backwards version. So Sepang, Shang, Sugo. Okay, so yeah, Sugo. Sugo would be a great circuit as well. Sugo would be a deep cut. That'd be a really good addition. Especially because Super GT also races there. So you kind of almost have like your own pseudo Super GT style race. You know, GT300 and GT500 classes. Wait, you got a 20, we already got a 2025 calendar too. Oh, sweet. Alright, let's gain some time. We struggled a little bit on this first lap. Let's make sure we, oh gosh. Don't do that again. Oh, we can. That's fine. Yeah, this track was not made to be driven on backwards. This track was not made to be driven on backwards. We're falling. Falling down the order. All right, come on. All right, we need to gain some time on first. At the very least, if we can't finish first, let's at least finish second here. Get a solid points finish. Oh, we can understeer in the hairpin. Chomp, please. Oh gosh, that is a lot. Holy cow. So there's a sign, China track to be determined. Oh, there's 2 Okayamas? Okay. Dang, that must be like a doubleheader event weekend or something. Okayama's a good track as well. That one is not in a whole lot of sims. People kind of take it a little bit for granted because it's, you know, one of the free tracks in iRacing. But yeah. Oh, come on, push. Alright, looks like Bullet and Nemesis are actually duking it out for first. So if Bullet gets ahead of Nemesis, that may actually help us a bit on the points. Wonder what China track they're going to be racing on as well. Probably Shanghai, but we don't know yet. Shanghai is usually the go-to one for a lot of like the international events. But I know there's also Zhuhai, I think is how it's pronounced, that, you know, has hosted international GT events in the past as well. That could be a decent one to race on. Ooh, Indonesian track. Indonesia only has one track, so that's... I forget the name of it, but that's the track it'll be on. Oh gosh, four-way fight for first on the final lap.
It's the final lap.
So this is gonna be difficult. Come on. Four-way fight for first. This is a close battle. But we're doing all right here. Up in the second. Let's make sure we stay there. Got a gaggle of cars all right behind us. And Bullet is doing all right now. They're kind of pulling a little bit of a gap on us. Unless we really know what we're doing, it's gonna be a little bit tough. Oh, come on. I got third right behind. Got third in front, or second now in front. Damn.
Your fast lap. You placed third.
All right, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. Thankfully, you still finished ahead of Nemesis. So that's gonna allow us to kind of extend our points lead a little bit.
Congratulations. You've got a top time.
But it is gonna be tough. It is gonna be very tough. Holy moly. Oh, this might be the AMRE, but ooh. That'd be fun. I know they released a new GT4 as well. So that'll be nice to drive. Alright, I got Durham Road, Raceway 3, and Snowy Ridge. Alright, we need to do well on Durham and Raceway. In order to make up for whatever mistakes we make on Snowy Ridge. And if we can do this, we'll have gold in all the events. Look at fair, what do I see with the last stuff we don't know? Yeah, I mean, either way, I'm any more, like, people are already kind of expecting, like, no more content.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ooh, 5 Forgotten Planet concepts. That'd be kind of cool to watch. I'm gonna have to check that out later. Right now, though, we're driving the mirrored the mirrored backwards version of Durham Road. So I need to focus on the racing here first. Oh my word, it is tough. Alright, let's go. Big push, big push. Alright, let's make sure we don't make any mistakes. Minimal taps of the wall. Minimal off courses. We did 2 right there, but that's alright. That was only slightly. We can push. We can continue to push. We can push if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Because if your friends don't push, then if they don't push, then they ain't no friends of mine. Oh, tricky corners. This car is way too fast for the track.
You're in first place. Lap 2.
The car is way too fast. Thankfully, no traffic. We just have to deal with the jumps and the narrow roads. But yeah, holy cow! I love my GT1 style cars though. Like, these vehicles are like the pinnacle of automotive beauty for me. Get the Porsche 911 Strassen version, McLaren F1, the Mercedes CLK GTR. Just all of them absolutely beautiful beasts of a machine. As well as some of the cars that got turned into GT1 cars, like your Ferrari F40s, and the F50 as well was turned into a GT1 car. Absolutely amazing. One cool thing about the Ferrari F50 as well, I've been doing some research on some of the cars, so I can begin adding more car facts. The V12 engine that's in the Ferrari F50 was derived from the F130 engine that was found on the Ferrari 333 sports racer car.
You beat the lap
Yes.
record. You're in first place.
The Ferrari
Lap
F50
3.
uses an engine that was originally in a race car that has been modified. Basically increased displacement, lower RPMs to get a similar amount of power. And that's why it is an absolute screamer of an engine and a screamer of a car too. Beautifully designed engine. The 333 did really well, especially in like the IMSA races during the time period. It's a very quick vehicle, especially the one driven by Mad Max Pappas. Very fast. Very rapid around the track. Oh man, the WSR cars as well looked really cool. They didn't quite really have a lot of the looks of like a modern production car, but they still, you know, they still kind of had a little bit of that automotive technology transfer into some of the road going cars at the time. Plus they made for great racing. Alright, one more lap. Can you imagine living in like a little British suburbs and seeing a bunch of McLaren F1s?
It's the final lap.
Like the McLaren F1s, the CLK GTR is just racing past your house. Like that's gotta be like the most surreal stuff ever. Look at the TVR. Oh my gosh, TVR made so many bonkers cars. Especially like kind of in their swan song years. Speed 12 was absolutely beautiful though. They did make a couple of road going versions, basically detuned from the race cars. And they're like super high dollar, super rare cars now. But man, they are absolutely beautiful. Oh, there goes that thing that was on the road. Whatever that was, it's gone now. I like being able to have the center driver's seat as well. Yeah, unfortunately it wasn't like a quote-unquote production car, otherwise that would beat out the Lister Storm, which had a 7-liter V12 engine, basically increased bore and stroke Jaguar V12 that produced like 600 some horsepower. But yeah, if the Speed 12 had made production, like actual production, it would be the highest displacement V12 engine in a production car since World War II. But right now the record is held by the sorry, I got messaged by someone. But yeah, no, right now it is currently held by the Lister Storm road car, as even though it was made in very limited numbers, it still technically counts as a production car, if just barely. Oh, we're going mirrored. We're going mirrored on Raceway 3. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit interesting. That's gonna be a little bit interesting. Let's see what we can do here. That is the weirdest, like, intro cutscene to a track. Oh gosh, all the signage is mirrored as well. Thankfully the track still has its flow though. It's just backwards, so I gotta kind of rework my mind to drive it backward, not backwards, mirrored. But it still has the same flow. So you got the chicane into a low speed left-hander. Then we got a jump. Then we got some sweeper corners, including one that's banked. Yeah, the Zonda, Zonda and Huayra is AMG V12. And my word, those are beautiful. Hey, Sprockets, welcome. Right now, we're in the final 2 races of an endurance race tournament, but we're up against other GT1 cars, and we have our work cut out for us. But welcome, welcome, welcome. We're chasing an Elite Nemesis, both in the Papaya Orange McLaren F1 GTRs. Thank you for the good luck. Oh! The Spanish track right now, it's the mirrored version, so everything is reversed. What was once right is now left, and what is now left is now right.
You're in second place, lap 2.
Oh man. Alright, a little bit of war tippy tappies. I gotta gain on Nemesis. We have a few race wins under our belt, so I think we have a decent lead in the point standings. I think we have 4 total race wins so far. We racetrack, Durham, oh, don't try to pass me here. We don't have the space for that. We do not have the space for that. Alright, nice and easy. Through the S's, you can kind of straight line it. So we'll gain a little bit of time on the Nemesis. Nemesis tries to drive him like normally. You can cut the corners a little bit there. Alright, lost a little bit of time. We got Frost right on our tail again. Come on, big push, big push, big push. McLaren 1, 2, 3 on the podium.
In second place, lap 3.
Alright, we really need to gain some time on Nemesis. And try not to get caught up with Frost. So that's gonna slow the both of us down. That's gonna allow Nemesis to really pull a gap on us. We don't want that. We don't want that at all. Alright, come on. Oh, alright, Nemesis. We got Nemesis and Frost right in front of us. Three-way battle for first. I noticed that Frost seems to do a little bit better on the racetrack, so his Nemesis seems to do a little bit better. Or in the open road tracks. So this is going to be a little bit interesting. We got one more lap. Yeah, I know that was a little bit dirty. They kind of cut across our nose there. Alright, nose to tail.
Second place. It's the final lap.
Oh, that's not good. Alright, a little bit of a mistake heading into the tunnels. We just gotta push. He likes that idea. Sweet. Good. I can't wait to do that next off season. That and the Ryder Cup I think would be two really fun things to do. Kind of do the Ryder Cup for like the overall season. Spinella. No Spinellas. Not now. Oh gosh. Car in front had a few Spinellas. Oh, they had a big Spinella. They had a Wallala. Oh my gosh. The Spinella was not for me. The Spinella was for Frost. Alright, let's win this now. Thank you for... We just shot a Spinella at them like a red show in Mario Kart. Just instant homing death. But welcome Racing VTuber Clips. Welcome Mentrix. Hope you're well. Hope all is good. Alright, final corners. We got a right. And then a left. And then a finish. Woo! Alright, that was good. That was really good. Alright, we got time for one more race, I think. Let's finish up this special event tourney. And then we'll end the stream.
You've got a top time for this track.
Holy moly. Nice. Alright, yeah, we have a major points lead. Almost $600,000 in the bank account. And then the final race, 4 laps on Snowy Ridge. We're going to Colorado, lads. I imagine it's Colorado. It might be a different track, a different region in the US. I don't know, when I think snowy mountains, I always think Colorado. It could be elsewhere, but I don't know. It gives me Colorado vibes. Alright, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll have to check that after the stream, after this race probably, because I know my wife has just messaged me as well saying, hey, let's make dinner soon. I'm like, okay, let me finish this tournament.
2, 1, go.
Oh gosh, it's mirrored. It's the mirrored version of the track. Alright, remember your training, Isaac. No, do not touch the ice. Do not touch the yellow snow or the white snow or any other colored snow. Drive it around 90% and let the other AIs make their mistakes. Or just understeer into the ice. Oh gosh. You just barely get into the slippery stuff and the car is just gone. No. Okay, we need to make up a lot of ground now. We need to make up a lot of ground. Let's try to salvage something out of this. Thankfully we had a good points lead going into this race. Alright, Ranger. Roger, Roger, Ranger. Alright, we can't cut too close on the inside of that turn because that's got the slippery stuff. Oh gosh, 4 laps of this track is going to be absolute hell. The snowy tracks have always been difficult for me in the early Need for Speeds. Because the snow affects you very differently than it does the other opponents. So let's try to get a little bit closer. The field is going to bunch up. Because the further ahead they are, the slower they're going to go. So it is going to make them... It is going to kind of make them bunch up a little bit. So as long as we're gaining time on first, that's all we got to worry about for now. Then we can try to gain some positions. I want to at least finish...
You're in 5th place.
I want to at least finish on the podium here. Alright, we're within 10 seconds. Just keep it nice and smooth. Keep it out of the snow. Try to keep it out of the powder stuff as well. That's getting onto the road. Because that, while not quite as slippery as the regular snow, you do lose. Come on. Other way. You do lose time. Like that. Alright. Time to push now a little bit. We basically got to be right on the limit. Not touching the white stuff, but also staying, basically using up as much of the track as possible. Gosh, of course they picked this as the last track. Not Dolphin Cove, not the French track, nope. Oh. This one. The snow track. Oh well, we're beginning to get a little bit of time back on the leaders. And I think I'm trying to math. Math might not be quite mathing. I think even if we finish like 4th and 5th, we'll be alright. It'll just be a little bit closer than we'd like.
You beat the lap record. You're in 5th place. Lap 3.
Alright. Easy. Through the tunnels, this is what we can push. There's no snow here. A little bit of snow on the outside there, but that's alright. Alright, here. Don't want to make any mistakes there. And you can see that the track is just covered in snow and ice, and I can't. Like, you do a full opposite lock and it's just spin. And you even see, like, it just narrows because you get frost on both sides. Come on. Alright, we don't want to cut too close on the inside there by the ski lift. Ow, can you not hit me? Alright, track widens out here. We got one more lap. Hopefully we can actually go through a lap without any mishaps. Because those S-curves really mess you up. You almost have to, like, stay a couple gears higher and just bog down through them. Because otherwise you end up spinning. Go away. Go away, chump.
You beat the lap record. You're in 5th place. It's the final lap.
I can cut a little bit across there. As long as I keep it straight, it's not too bad. Alright, 4th is just up ahead. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we want to keep it in 3rd. 3rd gear through these corners. Despite the fact that they are literal hairpins, 3rd gear is the way to go. Oh, come on. We keep getting right up there with 4th. Can't quite make a move. Can't quite string some corners together that allow us to really gain some momentum on them. They're just nose to tail right now. Come on. Nope. That jump did it. Fuck. Alright, this should still allow us a decent points lead though. Gosh.
You beat the
Oh
lap
my
record.
word.
You placed 5th.
That was not a fun time. That was not a fun time at all. Holy moly.
Congratulations. You beat the best time and lap record for this track.
Holy cow. Oh my gosh, just barely. 3 clips. Oh, thank you. Oh gosh, I'm scared about the other stuff.
You have won the gold trophy.
I'm scared about the other stuff now. What is this? Looks like a Hot Wheels car. Alright, we want all those special events. Yeah, let's save. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's save. Oh, I get to appear in Racing v Super Clips. It's gonna be great. It's always fun kind of watching those when they come out and everything, seeing who made it and where and everything. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Alright, this is the oh yeah one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bow bow. Anyway, I'm gonna be ending the stream here. It is getting a little bit late. It's almost been 3 hours for streaming. And also my wife has messaged me because she's hungry. And so I'm gonna be making some dinner. So I'm gonna be ending the stream here. I'll have the schedule up first thing tomorrow morning Eastern US time. So be sure to look for it. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, please do like, subscribe. Let me know what went well in the comments down below. If you didn't like the stream, please let me know what went poorly so I can fix in the future. With that being said, I've been Umbras, and wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is for you, may it be a great time, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Until then, take care everybody. Bye bye!